Okay, this is a little bit sad, this one. But we'll see if we can still make it look nice. Look how big we're going to make it. Going to keep it at 100. We're going to reverse it. I wonder what background colour we're going to give to this. Going to make it blue, and we're going to go here. Wonder what the hue is going to be for this. Cool. A little bit warmer than that. It's on the cool still. It's not the most colourful of originals, but it's a sad little image. We're going to leave it in the middle of black. So let's see what we've got. Right, what is it? It is a doggy rescue booklet. So there's a lot of stuff about, it's really sad, this little dog. If you can't give a dog a forever home, in so many words, it's not, you shouldn't have a dog. I mean, I know for myself, I would make a terrible owner myself, because I've had smaller pets like birds and mice and hermit crabs, and I've never looked, and even fish, and it takes a lot of looking after even for these smaller creatures, and you got to be really like full on, be prepared to take good care of these creatures. And I failed myself, but I'm glad I never had a dog or a cat, because I know for a fact they would have suffered, because I've been too slack to supply the care that they need. It really takes a lot of passion and a lot of diligence to own a pet and to do it properly. And I have to confess, I'm not the kind of person that should own a pet. Even though I love animals, I can only really love them in a way that's distant. Like, I appreciate other people's dogs and cats and other pets, but I don't want to own one myself, because I know that I just can't apply myself to looking after them properly. So basically that's the truth. So I'm no good. I would not make a good owner for a dog. I don't want a dog, because I just haven't got the diligence and you got to love your animal fully. You got to love them unconditionally. You got to take care of them. And they're expensive too. They come with a price. So you got to basically be willing to you got to be willing to sort of sacrifice your own life for them. So, and I know that I just can't look after a pet properly. I've tried with smaller pets, I've failed, and I vow never to have another pet, not even a fucking fish. The fishes are hard to look after, but I just didn't have the ability to make a good job of it. So I've just come to the conclusion that, when I get married to my future husband Luigi, I will have fish, because I'm living with him, and Luigi's probably going to hire some staff to help keep the fish tank clean and keep it conditioned and properly maintained and the fish happy. So it's not something I can do on my own, but if I'm with Luigi, now this doesn't seem to be coming out all that well, but if I'm with Luigi and we've got proper carers to come and clean the fish tank and make sure the pH in the water is correct, because owning fish is not as easy as it seems. You might think it's easy, but it's not. Fish can get sick really quickly and really easily. I'm actually thinking this might make a better thing to concentrate on. But basically, you got to be prepared, and you got to have the diligence and the know-how to look after a pet. So I failed, and I'm not going to have another go at it again until I get married. So yeah, we're going to focus on that little picture of some kind of dog. I don't know what breed that is, but it's a nice looking breed. So we're just going to do that. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Well, that's interesting. I'm actually wondering if maybe positive mode might look better than negative for this job. Yeah, can't see much of what he is. Looks quite interesting. Wondering if we're going to go here. I'm going to switch that off. I'm going to go here, and the brightness we're going to put it in the middle because we're now working in positive. And when you work in positive, you've got to pretty much, when you're trying to make a master copy, it's good to lighten it. So I think the hue is too cold as well. So wonder if this will look better than the first one. So we're going to take it again, try that same picture, do that same picture again. Okay. But yeah, I still appreciate seeing dogs in public. You know, when I go to have my occasion, my basic luxury, my coffee, I like, oh, that looks really bold. I like to admire people's dogs in public, and I really enjoy. That's another thing. I've got a phobia of germs when it comes to animals. So having a dog would be another reason that was it there. Having a dog would mean that I'd have to be willing to touch it, and I just don't like touching animals. I love animals, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like touching them. So that's another factor, is the germ phobia factor. So yeah, there's more than one reason why me, apart from not, and yeah, you can't look after your dog if you don't want to touch it. So you have to basically, it's not suitable for me. So I want to let you guys realise that I'm just not the kind of person that would make a good pet owner, generally speaking. So unless, of course, it's like a fish, and having the fish taken care of by professional fish keepers. And these fish keepers absolutely love what they do. They are really passionate, and that is really good to see people who really love their animals and love their fish doing a job to help people that, yes, these people who own fishes, who employ carers, of course, have more money than I do. I don't have the money to have a fish tank that's being looked after by a professional fish keeper. So I'm waiting till I get married to Luigi, and I'm not a gold digger, by the way. You might think I am, I sound like one, but I know that Luigi and we love each other, and it goes beyond money. I don't have much money like he does, but basically him having a lot of money means that we can have fish and have a fish keeper to look after the tank and to keep it, as I said, properly maintained, the pH and all that sort of shit that is required of someone who owns a fish or owns fish tank. But, it's not an easy job, all this maintenance with pets. But for those people who absolutely enjoy their pets, it's a real commendation that you guys can really throw your heart into it, like loving your dog and taking him for walks or her for walks and feeding them good food and giving them treats and all that sort of shit. It's really good to see people who really love their pets. And of course, the pets I see most are in public are, of course, dogs. Occasionally I see a cat, I've seen at least 1 or 2 cats on a leash. They're pretty cute. But yeah, I just don't have what it takes to look after a pet. So I just want to tell you the truth about that. And basically, yeah, it's mirror image. We're going to do this in the mirror now. Okay, these dogs look really nice. This is a really in-your-face looking picture of a... I don't know what the breed is, but it's a really nice looking breed. I don't know what the fuck it is. Of course I'm not an expert on pets and dogs and shit like that, but I do. It's a very nice looking picture that someone's taken of, obviously a professional photographer. Maybe even a pet photographer. Takes a lot of... It's not easy photographing animals. Now, sorry folks, we have a lot of curling on this job, so I'm just trying to pull that into place. This is not an easy fucking thing to do, but we just have to live with the curling, unfortunately. But there you have it. That's a very nice in-your-face picture of a dog.